Seamilk, I am so pumped.
What are you so pumped about, Winston?
Well, look where we are, first of all. Does this look like any normal part of China to you?
Well, not really.
No.
And another dead giveaway is the fact that we are on real, legal, massive, powerful sports bikes.
Yeah, I mean, we can't ignore that. That's probably the elephant in the room. This, by the way, is the first brand new bike I've ever owned in my life.
Same with me.
And this has been a long time coming. We've got so much to tell you guys. It's fantastic. We've got such good news for you, but it's probably best for us to just hit the road and talk about it. What do you think?
I mean, look at where we are.
I know. Beautiful, beautiful. Ah, that sun though. Anyway, see you guys on the road.
Let's go.
Seamilk, exciting news. What's happening?
Well, first of all, let's introduce these bikes. You know how many people have said, when are you guys gonna get real bikes? When are you
Yeah.
gonna get big boy bikes, you little wimps?
Well, I mean, they have to understand that in China, you cannot get big bikes. People keep saying, yeah, but there's a Harley club in Beijing. But yeah, you know, it's ridiculous. Yeah, you
We're sick of
cannot
hearing
get
that.
big bikes in most cities in China. If you do, they're illegal. So, you know, we need to be legal. And the biggest bikes we could get that were legal in Huizhou were 125 cc's.
Yeah.
They're not legal anymore because Huizhou's banned motorcycles. So,
Just like Shenzhen and Guangzhou.
yeah, so
Police checkpoints at every stoplight now.
yeah, they are. Even though our bikes are properly registered and insured, we're not allowed to drive into the city because if we do, our bikes will be confiscated.
So I can't drive to my house. So it stays there.
Yeah, it stays. Both of our bikes, the purple one, the white one. You know, since we just got back from Taiwan, you know, they've been sitting there in your house garage and they're not going anywhere. for
No.
now. Yeah.
Well, anyway, we are on, I guess I'll introduce mine first. This red little beast is a XSR 900 from Yamaha.
Yep.
Not a sponsor.
No,
It's got
no.
a 3-cylinder engine and it's incredibly fast. If I'll give you a little demonstration, I'm puttering around here only at 3,000 RPMs, but if I get on the throttle, you'll see what happens. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Why don't you tell us about your bike?
I'm on a Kawasaki Z900 RS, which is fantastic because it looks very similar to my old CB400.
Right.
You know, I used to love that bike. I love that sort of Japanese standard naked bike look.
Me too.
And this is a modern bike. It looks like the old bikes, but it's got ABS and traction control. Nice,
Right.
smooth inline 4, and it's also incredibly fast and powerful. Has a little bit more torque than yours, but yours is a little bit more, I don't know, aggressive than this. This is a smooth little operator, you know?
Right.
Anyway, yeah, we have these brand new bikes. Guys, I am so stoked about this bike of mine. It's the most expensive thing I've ever bought in my life. I've been saving and saving and saving. Yeah, and there we go, bam. This is more expensive than my car. It's more expensive than anything.
So why did we buy these bikes?
Well, we needed a change, right? There's been one thing that's always been a constant in our videos, and that constant is the threat of being deported and shut down. Right? No joke. We operating in China and things are just getting insane. I want you to tell everyone what just happened to that girl who live streamed that little fun joke.
So it's getting so sensitive under the current leadership right now that you can imagine people like us, foreigners commentating on China, are not going to have the most favorable opinion from the government. But this girl, a Chinese girl, was streaming. I believe she was 16 or 18 or something.
She's really
younger.
cute. She's incredibly popular live streamer, right?
Millions of followers.
Yeah.
She was singing a song, and she sang one line from the national anthem in a cutesy voice. It was like, we are just join the leader and like that part.
And she was like,
Yeah,
something like that.
Not
like, just
making
cute.
fun of it.
No, just singing it in a cute way. She didn't make fun. Yeah, anyway.
Anyway, she went to jail. So, yeah, why did she go to jail?
Because there's a new law that you're not allowed to make fun of the national anthem.
Which she really wasn't.
No, she wasn't. And on top of that, it's worse than that. Her whole social media thing was shut down.
Right.
I mean,
right.
this is millions of people, millions of followers, all sorts of crap, right? And it was shut down.
We now know people, foreigners, that are having their WeChats monitored. Thank you, buddy. WeChat's monitored and they're going to jail.
Yeah, we've had friends of ours who've had their stuff shut down recently. There's a guy who's not a friend of ours, but someone that we are aware of.
Right. He reached out.
Yeah, you may have heard the news about some guy who basically made racist remarks against Chinese in a private chat group, and somebody took a screenshot and he got arrested and deported. Right?
Yes.
Simple. That's a simple story. No need to go into it any further, you know. But basically, the whole point of this video is to explain that we've had this big problem. Our biggest problem is that we talk about the topics we do.
Right.
I know a lot of people accuse us of being very negative. I try to not say that we are. I like to say we're more realistic and we're just pointing out what's going on around us.
For sure. I mean, Chinese people will be the first ones to tell us that too, like
yeah,
the real fans.
They agree. Anyway, the fact of the matter is, the kind of topics we cover and the way we cover them, it puts us and our families in a lot of jeopardy right now in China.
Sure.
Right? So basically, we needed to find a situation where we could continue to still make videos about China, still be able to freely travel to China, travel to other places, and expand our operations and not have to worry about the cops busting in our door, confiscating all our hard drives, detaining us, and then deporting us.
And that was a very real thing, and at some point, we will tell you all about it.
Yes, something like that actually happened, and that's what spurned this. So, guys, this is what's happening. Seamilk, let's make this big announcement. What's happening? What are we doing right now?
We are currently in America on these bikes, and the reason we're doing that is, number one, my wife's about to give birth. I almost said I'm going to give birth. My wife, I am gaining a bit of weight, so it kind of looks like I'm pregnant. So are you. Shut the F up.
That's true.
Anyway, so she's going to give birth in a month, and we are going to do it in America this time to avoid all of the vaccine scandals and hassles and all that crap that I had to put up with last time in this video here. And I just don't want to, if I have the option, I'm not going to put my wife or my child through that again.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're here right now currently, and you just came over to meet up,
Yes,
which is super cool.
Know, what we're doing is, we don't want to break up the team.
Right.
Seamilk has to come back here for his family. It's inevitable. Everybody knew it was going to happen. He has to come here so his wife can give birth.
Right.
And all that type of thing. And we didn't want to break up the team. So what we're doing at the moment is it's temporary. Give him the wave. Give him the wave. Even Harley guys give us a wave back. It's nice. So we're busy setting up a company, and we're here. It's the early phases. We're testing the waters. We went to go have a big meeting at YouTube because, you know, that we're in California and YouTube headquarters is here. So we actually went to YouTube. It was amazing. We learned a hell of a lot of insight about what we should do with our channel and stuff in the future.
Met a lot of cool people too.
Yeah, met some pretty awesome people there. And so we've decided to move operations here. Of course, this is the beginning stages. I still have to go back to China.
Yeah.
I got a lot to sort out. You know, my wife...
well, we both have to go back at different times.
Yeah,
but
the fact of the matter is, this is just... We're trying to get things sorted out. So we're trying to get the company sorted out, see if they can sponsor me a visa and all that kind of nonsense. And then,
so, will you allow me to talk a little bit about the company?
Yeah, please. Sorry, I know I'm going a
No,
bit
it's
much.
okay.
I'm excited. There's so much going on here.
So,
I'm excited to be riding a brand new bike.
I know, it's freaking amazing. It's so cool.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand. We're on piddly little dork bikes.
Yeah, yeah.
They're fun.
Yeah.
But this is way more fun.
Yeah.
Don't let someone tell you it's way more fun to drive something slow.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the company, I don't want to bore you with details, so I'm going to tell you what's exciting about the company. We are not selling out or anything of that nature. What we're actually doing is, because of all this harsh stuff that's going on in China, the sensitive stuff, and us not wanting to put our family through such things, and, you know, possibly be detained and deported, because that is a very real possibility. Again, we will talk about that in the near future.
Yep.
Before the Wumaos start clapping and cheering, because we are not currently in China, I just want to tell them that, you know, stop the clap, put your hands in your lap for a second.
We'll be right back, trust me.
We are about to perform or give you the worst nightmare you could ever hope for. So stay tuned. Anyway, drama aside, our company is basically, you know, we didn't want to put our tails between our legs and be like, hey, let's just, you know, pack our bags and get normal jobs back home, you know.
Nah.
What we decided to do is double down, expand operations, and instead of just doing China from now on, we are going to be doing ADV Media, which is going to be a worldwide travel company.
Yes.
And we're not talking about Lonely Planet crap. We're talking about getting on the bikes, fixing up the bikes, and driving through India, Brazil, Mexico, Canada, Japan, Vietnam, Thailand, all of these countries, because there's only so much you can do in China.
Yeah.
We've been there way too long, and it's time for us to not give up, but to actually just get better.
Absolutely, and we will be going back to China often, so I'm passing. We will be going back to China very often. And like I said, I still have to go back there. My wife still is there. She has to work and stuff. She's going to come visit me in a couple of weeks.
Okay.
And then after that, she's going back, and I'm going back with her. And I'll be there for a while longer before I can sort of make the permanent move over here. So I'll only be moving over here next year. But the fact of the matter is, we're setting things up for greatness in the future. I mean, we kind of realized when we went to Taiwan that it doesn't matter what country we're in, we can still do the same sort of adventures and the same experience, different cultures and food and all that stuff, and show you guys around.
But actually speak our mind, right? That's what we noticed in Taiwan. We were so free to say whatever we wanted, and it felt great.
Yeah, it did. So we will no longer be under the thumb of, you know, the threat
the
of being...
CCP.
And I'll be honest with you, man, like, when you're constantly under threat from all these people trying to deport you, report you as a spy, try to dox you, try to go to your wife's work, try to do all this, it makes you negative. It does. And it changed the tone of my videos, it changed the tone of ADVChina, and I don't want that anymore. I don't want us to be overly negative. I want us to be able to talk about the positive stuff, and we can. Because, you know, I've been away from China now for a couple of weeks now, doing this with you, and I'm already missing a lot of things about China.
Sure.
So there's a lot of stuff that I can suddenly think about, like, wow, this is what I love about China. So, you know, there's a lot of positive things coming. And just being away from that constant threat really helps out, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Totally agree with you there, but I can't tell you how excited I am to continue moving and traveling and seeing everything around the world and not pigeonholing ourselves into negativity, like you said. It's going to be freaking awesome, and you guys are going to have a blast with us.
Absolutely. Can't bloody wait. So, what do we got coming up soon?
So we're going to do a little America.
Yep.
That won't be a long-term thing, because pretty soon after that we are going to do India, and it's gonna be amazing.
Yes.
We got a really cool idea that we're going to carry out, but we can't give it away yet because it's got a storyline this time. And unlike the first two documentaries we've made, this one does have a story to follow, which is going to be really cool.
Yeah, don't forget.
It's going to be a challenge.
Don't forget the third documentary is coming out soon.
Yes, and Winston's documentary about the cities in China is coming out soon as well.
That's going to be freaking fantastic. I can't wait for people to check that out. So that's going to be under our sort of what we do. It's going to fall under the umbrella. But yes, we got India. Because we're here, we're in California, we're going to be popping over to Mexico. We're going to be going up to Canada. We're going to be doing all sorts of things, trying to meet as many of our subscribers as possible along the way.
Sure.
In the interim stuff, we're still finishing off all our Taiwan adventures. You know, we have to edit those.
Yep.
We got so much in store for you guys, but we just wanted to let you know that things are going in a very positive direction, and we're just going to get better and better and better. So yeah. I mean, anything else you wanted to touch on before we kind of finish this off?
Yep, stay tuned for our podcast, which we're starting. Got some really cool ideas about that. We're trying to figure out and work out and hammer out all the details and how that's going to go down, but you guys, I feel like, are going to really enjoy it. We'll be able to talk about stuff at length. Number two, we're going to be able to say about, you know, like, I'm going to say we've been censoring like 70% of what we say. We're going to actually be able to talk about a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah, the nice thing is yeah, we self-censor a lot, but like I said, there's also that whole being negative because you're always under pressure, you know?
Sure.
But once we're properly settled here, it'll be so much easier for us to take a very objective look at everything.
Sure.
So without being negative, just being 100% truthful and fair about what's going on, because there's a lot of things happening in China right now which Chinese people, our friends, can't stand, but they can't talk about, and
right.
You know, we'd like to talk about them. So, you know, there's all of that. Man, this corner is a nice corner. It's a really long corner.
It's downhill though, and I get freaked out on downhill.
Look at this view.
Holy crap.
Oh man. Anyway, so I guess everyone knows now we're in California. We're sorting things out. We're going to be here for a couple more weeks. And I
gotta go back to New York after that and give birth. And you guys, go to my channel and watch that, because I'm going to document that. I can't wait to see if she looks like Olivia.
Yeah, gross. Documenting a birth. Ugh.
No, I'm not gonna film the freaking birth.
Okay,
what's wrong with you?
Well, I mean,
I'm not
that's
some
what
new
it
age
sounded
hippie
like.
Douchebag.
Anyway,
that's gross. I'm gonna puke.
Yeah.
Look at us. Look at that view, though.
Yeah, it is. It's nice. There's a lake down there. And yeah, there was something else important I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yes, so we're in California, and in a couple of weeks we're going to organize a subscriber meetup before I fly back to China. So
Going to be in a Chinese setting, actually.
yes,
We found a lot of cool Chinese places.
The most perfect place for all of you guys who want to meet up with us and you want to try authentic Chinese barbecue. We've got the place. We're going to be releasing details closer to the time, so just keep an eye on our social media, you know, and we'll do it on the channel as well, but just keep an eye out. It's going to be awesome. Can't wait to meet you guys that are here in Southern California, and if you're anywhere nearby and you can make the trip down, it's going to be worth it. Trust me, it's going to be a rip-roaring night of fun.
Rip-roaring.
It's going to be rip-roaring, man. Wow, there's that cool lake. What is that? Nice.
Wow, that's amazing.
It just feels so nice, and it's so weird that there's nothing else on the road, right?
Right.
Anyway, so yeah guys, that's it. Anything you would like to tell our subscribers before we sign off? Sea Milk.
I just want to say thank you guys for being with us for 2 years or so. We've seen massive growth on this channel, and I think one of the most dangerous things you can do is to stagnate
To ride into the sun when I can't see.
ride into the sun and go off and die.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, I think it's a dangerous avenue to continue on a path that's making you unhappy. And I hope you guys can understand that, because there's nothing but awesome adventure in store from a fresh look and a fresh perspective. And we're so excited to have you guys along. So thank you so much. And I really appreciate all of your viewership and your support.
Yeah, and they're those guys who've been with us since the start. I mean, from our own channels, but also when ADVChina was still called Churchill Customs, and we did little pikey videos about fixing motorcycles in our shop, right? So the beauty of it is we've got our community that's followed us for so long. We're so happy that we can now bring you guys something better, fresh, and a lot more value, basically. Yep. So thanks a lot, guys.
One more thing, ADVChina merch. This is a hand-drawn shirt, which is amazing. It is actually drawn by a subscriber with a pen, which we thought was super cool. We converted it into a shirt, and it is available for 3 weeks only, so get that. It comes in 3 different colors. We got a white one, a pink one, and a blue, and an orange one, right?
Yeah, orange, yeah.
Very high quality materials. Go to everpress.com/ADVChina if you guys want to rock that merch.
I'm glad you did that little pitch there, because I can't do that kind of thing. You know.
You don't want our subscribers to wear our shirts?
No, but I do want to say that it is an awesome shirt.
Okay,
and it's actually, the guy is a subscriber who came to China because of my videos, and he's a fantastic graphic designer. And I asked him, it's actually for Conquering Southern China, I said, hey, can you give us a little mock-up drawing that we could use? And he did it in like a day, and he sent it over.
And it looks excellent.
And I love it. I wish it was actually the official artwork for the show. So a big shout out to my friend Artem, who did this. Really fantastic. Guys, it's the first time we're doing like a merch push. I know we've had that like passive thing down below, but guys, please, this is worth it. This is cool. Yeah, so anyway, that's it. We are now in the middle of nowhere. I have no idea where we are, so we're gonna figure out what's going on. Thank you for watching, thank you for sticking around, and there's so much in the future. Yes, stay awesome.
Thank you so much for watching, guys, and don't forget we have a new schedule, which means a new ADVChina video every single Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Not only that, you can check out a Lao 86 video at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Wednesday. And don't forget, Friday, just before the weekend, time to crack open a beer. You can watch a SerpentZA video, also 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget, every week you get 3 videos from us.